Today on Judge King, the DNA drama is about to combine together.
I told her flat out like, it's mine. I will take care of it. I will respect like it's mine, but you know.
Sienna claims Gavin denies that he is the father of her 11-year-old daughter.
Are you the father of this 11-year-old daughter?
She slept around me. I hardly don't know if it's my child or not.
Oh my Lord Jesus. Arguments are about to get nasty in Judge King's courtroom.
He doesn't know how to use an ATM card.
Shut up! I know how to do an ATM card.
Who is the liar? Is it Gavin or Sienna? And don't miss the shocking DNA truth with Judge King.
Did it to save your life. Who would do the first blow? Hit it. That's gonna be a hack of the pack. You want me to come off this bench? I suggest you get clear about the truth right now. Don't get me testifying in here today.
Sienna Webster wants a DNA test to prove her ex-husband Gavin Halloway is the father of her 11-year-old daughter. Sienna says Gavin is a mama's boy. She said he says that she crawling back when she was 2 months pregnant, but his mother turned Gavin to divorce her immediately. Sienna says Gavin may neglect her but had no right to neglect his child. She is here with her mother Lisa Barrett. Gavin says he had a low sperm count and doctors told him that he cannot have any kids. His mother Marge Armstrong says Sienna is a hateful B-word who forced him to marry her after coming into money. She says Sienna blew through $95,000 of her son's money and dumped him. They are here with Gavin's new girlfriend, Vanessa Jerkins.
Good day, Mrs. Webster. You are here today in court with your mother, who is Ms. Barrett. You are also here to establish the paternity test once and for all. You wanted to get it resolved as concerning as your daughter, who is 11 years old. You're convinced that Mr. Halloway is the father of your 11-year-old daughter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Gavin, you are here today in court with your mother as well as the plaintiffs and as well as your current new girlfriend, who is Ms. Jerkins. Your mother is who is Ms. Armstrong.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so, Sienna, let me ask you the basic question. Has he denied that he is the baby's father?
If depends a good hair door or a bad hair day or whatever goes wrong. He's back and forth. Sometimes he says that, sometimes he says he isn't.
She is a liar, Your Honor. She's a flat liar.
Okay, let me ask the question, okay? She says the little girl who is 11 years old, Sienna says that you are the father.
Yes.
Are you the father of this 11-year-old daughter?
She slept around me. I hardly don't know if it's my child or not.
You have a real question whether this is your child.
I would like to know.
Would you like to know?
Yes.
Okay, so, Mrs. Armstrong, you are here with your son. You have concerns or questions whether this is your granddaughter.
Yes, I have to speak for him. He has chrome and for some imbalance. It caused 11Q chromosome. The fact it just makes his behavior is different. People can take advantage of him.
Is he slower than most of the other people?
Yes, he doesn't read or write.
If you talk to him like long enough till can be taken advantage of, you have a question whether this is your son's daughter or not.
Yes, it's because he never got another girl pregnant. We had him tested. They said his sperm count was too low to get a girl pregnant. I thought it was like 11Q. She came to my door one day and asked to see my son. The next morning she spent the night. And I didn't see her until my son was a bad accident and had 20% chance of living. She knew he would get a big lawsuit. She came to his bed and said, "You're going to be a father."
All right, let's just back up. How do you meet Gavin?
I was living with his best friend for 2.5 years. We broke up. He showed up at my house one day. He seemed really nice. I got along with him. He makes me laugh.
Okay, how did y'all start dating?
He gave me his phone number. I called him, We just started to see each other.
Okay, so Mrs. Armstrong said you showed up this spend night at his house.
The whole story she doesn't know. It's over when I ever saw her.
Okay, did you come to their house and spend the night one night?
Yes, nothing happened for the first 2 weeks. I stayed the night there. She's not at my house. She's spending one there. I got pregnant in the back seat of a car. I didn't see her until the hospital.
Okay, so you said you were there for 2 weeks.
I was there for 2 weeks.
How did she not know you were there?
If she stayed out of the bottle long enough.
Just a second. Gavin,
She comes to you and said, I think I'm pregnant.
what's your response at the time?
I told her flat out loud, like, it's mine. I will take care of it. I will respect like it's mine. But, you know, in the meantime, she screwed this guy in the back of the seat of the car.
She making the babies with a guy in the car while she was with you?
Yes.
Let's go back forward. It's my understanding Gavin was very, very in a serious car accident. As a result of the accident, you received a statement of
$95,000.
$95,000?
Yes. Her mother has a brand new car.
Hold on. Were you in the hospital when she told you?
She told me at
Before the
my
accident.
house before the accident.
Okay. Mrs. Armstrong, you said that you were concerned that she was pursuing your son at the time.
When they came to my house while I was at work one day. He was in a wheelchair.
Okay, hold on. After he had released from the hospital.
Yes. He was a rehab, and in the hospital for a moment they sent him home in a wheelchair. Her and her mother came and got him. They took him to their house. I came over after work. I didn't know this girl. I talked to her like one time at my house. I said, I'm here to see Buddy. I want to see what he's doing. The mother looked at me and,
Hold up. Miss Webster?
yes. And she said, I think you need to get out of my effing house and your son needs to grow up. I said, Buddy, are you going to let them talk to him this way? He looked
This
scared to
troubles
death.
me. I don't know how long before the $95,000 was gone.
Confirming he's for
Okay,
her boy.
so, alright, just a second. Where did that check go?
The check went into our joint account.
Judge King will continue when we returns.
He doesn't know how to use an ATM card.
Shut up! I know how to do an ATM card.
And later,
I pay in full of our trailer that
How
we
much
moved
money did you
into.
pay for the trade?
$24,600.
Sienna Webster wants a DNA test to prove her ex-husband Gavin Halloway is the father of her 11-year-old daughter. She is here with her mother Lisa Barrett. Gavin doubts he's the dad because Sienna cheated on him and he has a low sperm count. Gavin's mother Marge Armstrong says Sienna using her son and spended over his $95,000 of his money and prays that Gavin isn't the baby daddy.
So eventually you and Gavin got married before. How long after a particular day did you got married?
We got married for like 2 months later.
2 months later. For the time that he lived at your mother's home until you got married.
Correct.
Alright, so does he live with you through the time?
We fight. Everyone
You
has to
bit
fight.
me.
I got 7 domestic violence reports against you. 7 from you beating me. I have one picture.
Just a second. You said that Gavin was very abusive during 2 months.
We both were.
Before you got married?
Holy man. Yeah,
Just a second.
Tell Judge King that. Tell him how you took all my money. Go up for 5
This
years.
is why I have nothing to do with him.
I'm trying to understand
He gets
this.
upset when people tell it a lot.
He's at your house.
Live in our house.
He says that you were very abusive.
No. Not just like that. Why would we get married with somebody like that?
Okay, I'm asking you, were you abusive?
No, not until the end of the marriage. I went out to defend myself.
You said that he abused you physically.
Yes,
Why didn't you have him arrested?
I did on several occasions.
How many police reports did you have?
7 to 8 of them.
What happened?
I told the judge that I was going to get him in counseling and work things out every single time. He's not a person to be locked up in jail. He will go crazy. I wouldn't do that. I told him you need counseling. You need to get looked by a psychiatrist.
Mrs. Armstrong, let's cut through this. What is the evidence? You said that Sienna's abusive rampage to your son.
She bit him. That's a lie. Shut up, I'm talking. She bit him. This is the only picture I could get. She would bite her lip and say he hit her and take him to jail.
Okay, he's such abusive in this situation, then why did you think your son stayed?
He was scared of her. Sir, excuse me, can I mention something?
Yes.
Okay, so the only reason I stayed because for the fact that a lot of abuse with her mother and her sister, and this is so humiliating. You are using, I try to keep my daughter. You know where my daughter was staying.
Okay, so were you trying to hold our family together and for your daughter's sake?
Yes.
Okay.
She wasn't his through. I didn't want to I wanted my son to hate me. That's why I didn't give off in his life with her. Because I knew she's taking his money and all this. I stayed back and I didn't want my son to hate.
Let's fast forward. What is the $95,000 settlement check, Kimmy?
After they got married.
How long have you been married before the check came?
We were married for a month before the check came. We were married April 30th, and he received the check April 26th.
Okay, you remember the exact things that are that interesting?
We were married 1 year, like 1 year. After the money's gone, it was divorce time.
So the $95,000 is there.
We bought a house.
Who managed the money?
We both did. We each had an ATM card.
He doesn't know how to use an ATM card.
Shut up! I know how to do an ATM card.
He found her that in the middle of a threesome with another guy. But he doesn't read or use an ATM card. Or he put in a card with 4 numbers. He had his own card.
Just a second. The question is, when the check came, where did the check?
The check is at a coin, like our joint coin. He had his name on a social security check.
Because she is total out of control. She's total control of everything.
I told him everything that every receive that you give it to me is a balance to the child. I told him this is your money. You in the accident. Just make sure we're taking care of.
We will get back to why are we really here for the DNA test. This is really troubles me. How long before the $95,000
buying or buying Twinkies for her boy?
Stop.
Look. A rubber sheets for her. That girl.
When Judge King continues,
I pay in full of our trailer that
How
we
much
moved
money do
into.
you pay for the trailer?
$24,600.
don't miss a surprisingly DNA shocker.
Oh my freaking God, you a liar!
Sienna Webster claims her ex-husband is the father of her 11-year-old daughter. Gavin says Sienna was a rampage, unfaithful brat and non-gentle trick who spent all of his $95,000, wants to pin paternity on him to get more money to gamble frequently.
Now, we're getting back to this. I want to do this, like, systematically. $95,000 came into the account. During the time, how long did it take y'all before y'all were broke? How long?
4 or 5 months. We pay our full to a whole house. I pay in full of our trailer that
How
we
much
moved
money did
into.
you pay for the trailer?
$24,600.
Well, what is it now?
We sold it to his mother and had it repossessed.
How do you pay?
They got the money. You can't tell me the part of the money that we spent on the
I can tell you everything that machinery was spent on. 24 went back into the 90.
What came out?
We bought a new car, 98 Malibu.
How much was that?
$18,900.
What else?
We spent $3,700 on a Camaro, and that we wanted. Like, you got a worth of $18,900. He got a car worth of $3,700. They're both on other cars. I paid for the grant of the Camaro. I have the receipts at home.
What else do you buy?
Oh, we bought the trailer. We had we do the duct work for $1,500. We had put a furniture in the house. We didn't have no furniture. We had the house, plates, forks, knives, a microwave.
After you sold the trailer, where do you live?
We went back to live.
Okay, so what kind of sense does that make?
I didn't want to live with him. He was forcing me to
I would like to
himself
force myself to
on
be
me.
on that.
How soon after 5 months after the money ran out, did you put him out?
5 or 6 months.
How long that she kicked you out, Gavin?
She kicked me out a week. A week later, and then took me back. She didn't have any money. She wanted to go out with her friends and screw around everything. I stayed home from the child.
Liar!
Stay tuned for a DNA test results next. Are you filing for divorce cause your spouse cheats on you? Are you willing to give your cheating mate one last temptation before you file for divorce? Call toll-free 1-846-LOCKING. Judge King was about to read a DNA test results.
Alright, let's get to the sad situation. Santa, please give me the results. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, let's get to the very bad situation, like sad situation. Yes, it is. I'm going to tell you. It has nothing to do with the DNA test results. So that to me...
She spent all of my money. She took advantage of me. She ragged and sagged.
Hold up. Shh. It sounds like you ran through $95,000. You with your own testimony. Tells me 4 or 5 months. This money is gone. I don't believe that he is managing the money. I don't believe he understood the bank account or had a ATM that he used. Because I think basically spent a lot of this money. When it was gone, you put him out into it.
No.
That's what happened. Now let me tell you. During the time of this child was conceived, is there anybody else that could be the child's father? No. Humanly impossible. You didn't making babies with anybody else.
Nobody else.
Let me see this result. Oh my freaking God, you a liar. Oh my freaking God, you a liar.
You stupid.
Order in the court.
Baby, gonna take care of you. All your lies. You make me think I'm a father. Oh, I'm seriously gonna kick your butt.
I'm so glad he's not.
I am too. You're a darn liar. You put this man through allegation.
I have not put it through.
And don't even say another darn word to me. Okay? You have lied on him. He is not that doggo child's father. You know you're lying. You wrong. You're so wrong. Oh my God. You have said you did because he was going to get $95,000. You wanted to drain him dry. You're despicable. Ain't nobody want to tell me the truth here, but that's fine. Because I'm starting getting some liars on my freaking courtroom. Because you're the one that screwed up and put this man through hell. You put this man through allegation. I swear to God. You better not say a word to me no more. I can't do this with you. You're a liar and you taking all his money. That's stealing. And it's wrong. And I don't know why you're going into his pockets. Take him out of my courtroom. Take out of my courtroom right now, Santa. Take him out of here. You're despicable.
Come on. Stay where you are.
I'm so happy I'm going off on you. Oh my God. Okay, nothing else will stand adjourned. Defendants. Let me keep my cool. I'm gonna think about what I say. Okay, so nothing further will stand adjourned. Defendants, good luck. I'm out of here.
When Judge King continue after this.